I'm ready, I think. My computer's gonna play nice. We golden? All right, welcome. It is Team Fit to Love. It is April 5th. We are kicking off the month with a brand new coach call. So if you are a new coach, this call is for you. It's going to be quick, just a basic rundown of what you need to know to get started as a new coach and how to launch your fitness business. So the first thing that you need to know is that your number one job as a coach is to take care of you. So that means you are doing all the things, such as you're doing your workout, you're following a nutrition plan, you are doing your personal development. And so you really need to get to know the products. You cannot share and expect people to join you if you are not knowledgeable with the products, trying the products, getting to know the products, what the benefits are, what they aren't. It doesn't mean that you have to love every product, but you should be knowledgeable about the products that you have to offer. And fall in love with some of the products. Like I love the workouts, my shake, my pre-workout, my post-workout. So find the ones that you love and share about that. You're just sharing your lifestyle. Look, think of it this way. If you find a restaurant that you love and a dish that you love, you are the first person to go out and be like, new restaurant opened up, go try this dish, delicious, whatever. You're doing the same thing here. You are telling people about the products and the lifestyle and how it has changed your life. Now, I understand as a new coach, you may not be very familiar with the products. You might not know what to share, and that's okay. You can completely just be honest and vulnerable and be like, look, I don't know, but this is what I'm going to try. And this is what I do know. Do you want to do it with me? So you help people change their life. That's what we're in the business of. We are in the business of helping people change their lives. And so you can do this through workouts, you can do this through nutrition, and then you just teach them to share their journey as well and offer them the coaching opportunity. So I thought there was another slide in between here. So New Coach Bootcamp 2.0. In Team Fit to Love, we have units that have been created. Kelly and Laura put together some great units on lessons to get you started and get you going. So you do the video, there's a little homework with each lesson, and then you go back to your coach, the person that you signed up with when you finish the homework. And that is going to help your coach help you get going. So you want to move through these lessons quickly. You don't want to take your time, right? You want to jump in, learn, and start going right away. And you want to take action. If I can say anything about this business, it is completely backwards from what we're taught. We are taught to go to school, learn, then do, right? This business is completely opposite. We are taking action and learning as we go. You're going to fail forward. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to mess up. It's okay. This is part of the process. But the biggest thing is that you don't let the overwhelm, because there is a ton of information out there, don't let the overwhelm or the fear of having to be perfect stop you from taking action. And remember, you have a coach that you signed up with, and so lean into that coach. If you are struggling with something, lean into your coach. They are there to help you. If you have a team page like our team page, Team Fit to Love, throw it in there, throw out a question. It is a community, and we are here to help everybody and watch everybody succeed. So your very first thing that you do when you sign up as a coach, you're going to want to start to go through the new coach lessons that we talked about in the unit section on Team Fit to Love. You want to do the homework each day. The homework's not there because we felt like it was a fun thing to do. Like, it is there to actually help you grow and learn and be successful in this business. I want you to pick one program and I want you to commit to it. Do it as it is written. Follow through on it, and share your journey as you go. Share what you're drinking every day. If you're drinking your shake every day and your pre-workout every day, commit to your program, go all in, and share your journey as you go. We talk about personal development a lot as a coach, and this slide says 10 minutes a day, and I would actually tell you to up that to at least 20 minutes a day. But personal development can be anything that you're struggling with personally, or it can be business personal development, such as wanting to learn Instagram tricks or how to create posts or something that you're struggling with. But every single day you should be working on personal development. Personal development doesn't have to be reading either. Like if you don't like to read, pull an audiobook, listen to a podcast, but just make sure that you are working on your mindset and learning tips and tricks to grow on the business. Start sharing your journey right away. Like you reach out to your coach. We have a lot of we call them coming out posts to help you create a post that's going to grab some interest as a new coach on what you're doing. Do not wait until you feel ready. Do not wait until you think you have to have all the training done. Do not wait until you think it has to be perfect. Do not wait until you think you have to have a transformation picture, because you don't need those. People want to go on the journey with you. And so my biggest thing that I can say to see success right from the get-go is to just start and take action. Don't get overwhelmed. It's easy to do. It's easy to get lost in the training and not take action. But the biggest thing I can say is to take some action. One step, one conversation, one goal at a time. And if you are here and you want to grow a business, I want you to make a commitment to be here in a year. A lot of people think that this is going to be a quick success, high income like that. It's not. This is like any other business. You have to put in the work. You have to be committed. You have to show up. So make a promise to yourself right now that you are going to be here in a year and see how much you've grown. All right. I'm quick and sweet. So questions? Anybody got any questions? Kelly's the talker. I'm like, just give you the basics. Let's go. Did I miss? Do you want to add, Kelly, Laura? No? Anybody have any questions?
Oh, apparently I wasn't muted. Could you guys all hear me typing? No, I think that was great. I need to learn how to be more succinct, but I think the best thing is the number one thing, and we didn't really have it in the slides, is being authentically you. Like number one, you need to take care of you and you need to be authentically you. So whatever that looks like I can't even describe what that might look like for you, but every single coach that's on this call, every single coach that I've watched be successful, every single coach that I've watched, grow has grown because they find, sorry, that was creepy. I was like, I'm not no scorpion. They've decided to be authentically them and share that. The sooner you can realize that you don't have to be like your upline coach or their upline coach or, the top coach in the company, and you get to be yourself, the quicker you're going to find success. And, learn from the ones that came before you, that we learned the hard way, that we tried to do it other ways or follow, do everything exactly like somebody else did, but you don't need to do it that way. I thought that to be a good Beachbody coach, I couldn't drink alcohol. And clearly that's not the case. That's something small, but I don't know if it's small, but I'm just saying, like, we get to be authentically us. And if you can learn that, it's funny, like we have a little chat thread on some of my team that's pushing that are decided to push for Success Club each month. And they think that they're overcoming some of these obstacles of getting out of their head and, overcoming obstacles of just inviting people or the fear that they're going to be rejected so much quicker than I ever did, or Kisa ever did, or Laura ever did, or Carrie ever did, because we're teaching them to get over it. Like, this is what the business is about. If we had people before us saying, hey, we did, but we didn't learn it quick enough, saying you're going to get 100 no's and you got to get over it. Like, no's are part of the bit. Like, if you can say yes to no's, like, because we know they're going to happen. And if you can flip the script to go, a no is a good thing. Like, a no, I know I'm going to get no. So the fact that I got no's means I'm closer to my yes. And yes to signing up as a customer, as a coach, to change their lives, to listening to your pitch. It might not even be pitch, I don't like, but like listening to what you have to offer. A yes might not be a yes to join a challenge group or a yes to coach, but even just a yes to hear you out and listen to the opportunity that you have to offer. That is amazing. And so you're going to get a lot of no's. And I just shared with Team Panacea and I think my team the other day that I just signed somebody as a new preferred member, as a customer that I've been talking to since March of 2020. So for 1 full year. And the first interaction we ever had was about my hair, which is a hot mess. Or was about my hair. No, it was about my eyelashes, which I have none on. But I had fake eyelashes and she asked me about my eyelashes. And then the next comment was about my hair, that it looked good because I had it curled or something. So it's not always about health and fitness that we connect to these people that end up being people that we are going to bring on our team or bring into our circle and our community to help change their lives. And so the more that you take action, like Kisa said, you don't just wait until you learn, you actually start doing before you know everything, the more that people are going to see that you care, that you're authentic, and that you just want to help people. So I'm gonna stop talking because I think
I think this is one thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is this is a highly delayed response type of business. Most people are not going to jump in and be like, yes, right away. Most of the time you have to build that trust. You have to build that conversation. And honestly, Laura made a point in our thread that we have going to our team members, like somebody taking control of their health is a big, scary decision for a lot of people. And so you have to be able to be that person that's going to continue to talk to them, continue to show up daily in your actions, because they're looking at you, they're watching you, they're seeing what you're doing to see if you're going to be there 3 months from now. And so this is very much a delayed, I want to say, is it delayed gratification? Gratification is not the word I want to use, but it's a delayed, you're not going to see it right away usually.
But it's also the same. And I think we can correlate it to our health and fitness journey, right? For most of us, when we started working out, we may have seen change quickly because we altered our lifestyle. So maybe you dropped 5 or 10 pounds even quickly because you started working out consistently and you started changing up your diet a little bit, and you're like, oh, but the big changes don't happen until you're consistently doing those same things for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. And so, when we are, as a coach, if you want to be successful in this business, you have to change your behavior, which is sharing your journey on social media, talking about it with people in person, and then inviting people to join you. And you might get, and to be fair, people that start, usually they get their family or their friends right off the bat. They'll get a couple people. And so they get that initial, kind of like that 5 or 10 pounds. I'm like, ooh, this is awesome. This is easy. I just made a couple bucks and I just signed my first coach, or I just whatever, with your friends and family. And then after that initial, start, they're like, wow, this is hard. Like, this is a struggle. I can't find new people to talk to, or I can't, like your health and fitness journey. But if you keep consistently doing the things that your uplines are telling you, that your training is telling you, that Team Beachbody coaches are telling you, you stay consistently doing your program, sharing your journey, and inviting people to join you. If you do that consistently for 6 months, for 8 months, for 12 months, you are going to have a very successful business. And it doesn't take 12 months to be successful, quote unquote successful. You can have success that entire time. But what I'm saying is you've got to continue. That's going to build the momentum of your success when you're consistent from day 1 to day 12 month or 365. Okay.
I just wanted to jump in for a minute and say a couple of things. Kisa said that I said something in our thread earlier. So one thing that I really like about the fact that I sell Beachbody is that you can't not force someone, but people don't buy health stuff like on a whim normally. Like they might at 2 a.m. if they just got broken up with, and they might buy an ab rocker when they're in college, when they were like on their college bed crying. Not that I know anyone who did that, but generally people don't buy health and fitness stuff, you know, without at least putting some thought into it normally, and particularly when you're giving them a year of fitness. So I like that, because it took away, for anyone feeling salesy, that fact actually has really taken away the salesiness for me. I'm here to share, and I will share with the programs, and I will share what I love, and I'm going to share, but I don't ever feel like I'm forcing anyone into this, because I just don't think you can force people into that. And so it's really nice from that angle. A couple other things I wanted to say though, and it might've been on the slide, I missed a slide, but definitely be here in a year. Someone told me that in the beginning. It was the best advice that I ever got. In another training at one point, I heard someone say how crazy it was that people sign on to start a business and then would expect to instantly be successful at it. I mean, my husband has a business that he started himself that we put thousands and thousands of dollars into. And I've seen the road in my house. It's a really hard road. And so why would you instantly expect yourself to be successful? That's probably giving yourself an unrealistic expectation. But beyond that, you know, if you treat this kind of like a college degree, you know, you go to college for 4 years. 4 years, you pay $100,000 at this point. People are paying to go to college. Guess what? You go to Beachbody, you're going to pay at most your products every month. Even if you're a not successful coach, oh, sorry, you still like got really hot and like, you know, had nutrition stuff, and you're going to get to enjoy your grandkids later. Like there's no real loss to the journey while you're learning it. But if you think about it like a college degree, people come out of college to make, you know, money by spending a lot of money. And with this business, you don't even really have to spend a lot of money as you're learning and as you're growing. And so if you are a person like it's so common to put these expectations on yourself of, oh, I should be here by this, I should be here. Stop shoulding all over yourself and just start just be in the moment and learn and grow and have fun with the journey. Because quite frankly, as someone who never did a sales position in their life, like this was so foreign to me. And I just found the fun. When you get that first text message from someone that's like, holy crap, I can fit into some pants. Like that's worth it. It's worth it. Sometimes it's not about the money or the time in the beginning. I mean, nothing that's worth it comes necessarily always like totally easily. So you got to enjoy the process of you growing into your new life, you know? And so that's a few of my best nuggets I have for new coaches. It really is a fun journey if you take the pressure off yourself.
Love it. I will say one of the things that I love that Laura brought up is about, you know, like comparing yourself to others, or, you know, that there's this timeline or things. And I will say, you know, Carrie and I met, I think just in the 1K club or being a part of Team Pan. I'm trying to remember when we met. And Carrie, I think, has been a coach, like a working coach for a year, less than a year, let's just say a year. Okay. And she just hit 1 star. So the same day that Carrie hit 1 star on Thursday, as I hit 3 star, I've been a coach for 7 years. 7 years. Carrie's been a working coach for a year, let's say. So I hit 1 star after 7 years of being a coach. Carrie hit it after 1 year. If I were to compare my journey to Carrie's, I would feel like a complete loser. I would feel like but because I've done the work on my own mindset, because it really is about mindset, I've done the journey, I haven't quit. I can see Carrie and I go, oh my God, I am so freaking proud of her. I am so amazed by her that she did this in this amount of time, when before I would have been like, I mean, Kisa, my own coach, Kisa Andrews, went 1 star in less than 3 years, and I did it in 7. Kisa had a diamond coach on her team before I did. Like, I mean, it's like, but if I were to look at that and compare myself, I would be miserable. number one greatest gift I think that I've been given as a coach, besides helping women and, change their lives financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, is that I have created and got to be a part of a community where women lift each other up and celebrate each other's successes. I was always in a position where I felt like I was being judged, compared, or I was comparing myself to others. And it was the most lonely and miserable place to be. And now I cannot wait for people on my team or other teams to be showered with success. It's incredible. And so I just want, like, if I can leave anything with you, it's you take the advice or the nuggets that you get from the people before you and then crush this shit as fast, and by fast I mean according to your own goals and your own plans that you personally want to. And I think that's it. Keisha, you want to wrap it up?
I can wrap it up, although I thought that was a good ending. We are going to wrap it up because Team Fit to Love has their monthly happy hour next. And so we're going to wrap it up. New coaches, if you have questions, reach out to your coach, drop it in the team page. We are always here to help no matter what. So, and it's don't just reach out to your coach. Like, we're a team. We're all here to help one another. So anyway, that's it. That's a wrap. See you in 5, 4.
Get working. Get moving. Get working. Bye.